A story in 5 words.
OnlyFans stars apply for visas, Emily. They are TikTok models, OnlyFans stars, influencers. They're applying for O-1B visas in record numbers so they can come to the United States. The visas were meant to go to people who possess extraordinary ability in science, arts, education, business, athletics, who demonstrate a record of extraordinary achievement in motion picture television industry. But now it's OnlyFans models. Why not?
Yeah, so the argument is, I mean, who's not to say that they have extraordinary ability in the arts?
I mean, we let Ilhan Omar in.
If you subscribe, you probably see. And that. And then the other argument is it is not at the expense of those who are elite in their field of science and technology. So the good news is there's like plenty of room for everyone. And the argument, by the way, from the office there issuing the visas is they were like, look, we're not talking about the substance. Like, we're not here to comment on exactly what the substance is. We're just commenting on the fact that they actually do have millions of followers. They're elite in their field. It's a global thing. And the other thing is, if they change their residencies to here, that means they're paying taxes to here. So if anything, it benefits us to have them here.
Yeah, and Einstein never did anal. So
that we know of.
That we know of. Well, I don't know. Tyrus. But you do know it's only going to be women getting these visas because there are no men.
Because nobody's paying money to see a dude.
Exactly, except for Don Lemon.
Yeah, you know, and that's not enough. I'm outraged by this.
Yes.
This goes against those poor American OnlyFans stars now having to compete with Europeans. And it's like, no, keep your European sex skills in Europe.
Yes.
Okay? Let Americans do their thing. You stay over there.
Don't steal our jobs.
Yeah, you don't need to come over here.
And jobs or otherwise.
Yeah, thank you. It's it's hard enough. You know,
Says Don Lemon.
You know, it's just not fair. It's not fair that OnlyFans has to compete with other OnlyFans. You know, It's like American porn needs to be protected.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Make porn great again.
Exactly.
Mappa.
Emily, you've been covering Emily. I looked at Brianna. Shut up, everybody.
I'll take it. It's a compliment. I'll take it.
You've been covering this closely. Do you consider OnlyFans content extraordinary ability?
It depends. No, I'm kidding. I actually, sorry, my parents are watching this. I think this is a really good indictment of just how bad our immigration system is, because for a long time, people think that our immigration system, our visas, our citizenship, are designed to make it easier for foreigners, whether they're OnlyFans models or influencers, to come here. But immigration policy should always be to the benefit of the American people. I cannot think of a single legitimate reason why having an OnlyFans model or an influencer here would benefit the American people. Even if they're, giving us a bunch of tax revenue, we're more than just an economic opportunity zone, right? We have children to protect. We have a culture to protect. And having a bunch of, online strippers come in doesn't really help us.
I would like to push back, though, with what happened with Diddy. This is a whole new revenue for baby oil companies. So maybe,
Yeah, you got to talk about the secondary effects.
Yes. You know what? I now change my position, Greg.
Yeah, good for you. But though, Steve, when you think about it, we let in a lot of people who don't contribute. And you think about the media and academic, we let in scholars and reporters who do nothing, contribute nothing but negativity.
Right. Okay, but we shouldn't. Okay, there's a bigger point here. Worker visas need to go. All right, they all need to go. Really? I believe immigration needs to go. Okay, it's time for a moratorium. I know that might not be a majority position, but regardless, the idea that we're letting in people whose special talent is getting naked is just, it's
harder than it looks, Steve.
It's such now, I will say this, by the way, though. If we're going to have worker visas, which should be eliminated, if we're going to have worker visas, hot girls should 100% get preference when it comes to those worker visas.
Front of the line.
Because hot girl privilege is a real thing. White privilege is made up.
Yes.
Okay. Hot girl privilege is very real. These two lovely ladies know it. They've lived it their whole lives.
Yes.
Okay. That is real.
Yes. You want to know?
All women have the privilege.
Yeah.
All women have the privilege. It just depends which dude is in the audience.
Yeah.
All women have the privilege.
But the thing is, what Steve's saying is true. It's like you think what's got a stronger pool, racial discrimination or looks. put Holly Berry against Rosie O'Donnell, and the head of the KKK is going to pick Holly Berry.
Holly Berry, yeah. Reluctantly.
Yes.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.